If any natural has an opportunity to go to a natural hair event, I highly recommend it. Now, this was my first natural hair event and I absolutely loved it. When I mean loved it, it was amazing. I learned so much. I got to network with other YouTubers and bloggers, and just being in a room with naturals just makes you feel at home. Now, like I said, this was my first natural hair event. I didn't know what to expect, but I knew that I had to get out of my comfort zone if I need to network. I've been on YouTube now for 5 months, and I have to promote myself. So I went there, had my business cards, and just really got out of my comfort zone and just mingled with everybody and anybody that I could. I talked to bloggers, I talked to sponsors, I talked to people who just say, hey, I like your puff. And you really have to be social at these events, really, because why not? You're in a room with people who share so many struggles and so many everyday routines with you. Why not mingle? Why not get to know them? I come here and I share with you all what I know about my hair. I am still learning. Being natural and learning your hair is a lifelong progress. I learned so many things at that event that I thought I knew, but I really didn't even know. The event was filled with live demos of natural hair, protective hairstyles, presentations of how to build a regimen, how to determine if your hair needs moisture or if it's lacking protein. There was so many things that I learned at that event that's really every natural should know to retain length, to reduce breakage, and everything like that. There were 2 presenters that really taught me a lot at the event. And one of them is Audrey Davis. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, so I'm not even going to try. But it's Audrey Davis, and she is the author of The Science of Black Hair book. And in that book, she talks about everything from how to build a regimen, what things you need in your regimen to maintain the health of your hair. And she had live demos, live examples, just made it really interactive. And that's something that I really love, because people could tell you something, but if you don't have examples to match it, it's kind of hard to really understand what they're saying. But she said so many things. There was one live demo she did, and it was talking about how water and oil, there's a difference between those. Some people think you can moisturize your hair with oil when you really cannot. Oil is used as a sealant to lock in the moisture, and she demonstrated that by using a graham cracker, and the graham cracker was supposed to represent your hair. So she wanted to show how the oil and the water interacts with the graham cracker. So in order to show the difference between oil and water, and how water is a moisturizer and oil isn't, she used a graham cracker, and she had 2 volunteers, and they each broke the graham cracker in half and dropped the graham cracker in a bucket of oil and water. And it was amazing how the graham cracker immediately, it was only in there, the graham cracker was only in there for like 5 seconds, but as soon as she dropped it in the water, it absorbed the water and it just smushed, like it turned into mush basically. It expanded and it just crumbled. But with the oil, it actually just got coated with the oil. There was no seepage through the graham cracker or anything. So that was a really good example to show how oil does not penetrate or moisturize the hair. It just seals in the moisture. Another good presenter was Erica, and she calls herself Sister Scientist. She is amazing. Ever get a chance to see her present and talk about everything that she knows about natural hair. She is amazing, down to earth, really crazy and just goofy. She's actually a chemist behind the natural hair products. So she's the one who put the ingredients in these natural hair products. So she talked about how the importance of knowing your hair, not just your hair texture, not just your hair type, but all the properties that makes up your hair. Because you may have the same hair texture or type as this girl on the left, but you may have other properties in your hair that makes it different than hers. So yes, she may use this curl enhancing product and you like, okay, we have the same hair texture, so we should get the same hairstyle. But no, her hair may have maybe low porosity, your hair may be high porosity, or your hair may be more coarse than her hair. So there's so many properties that comes in with determining the health of your hair and what actually your hair type is. Not just the curl pattern, but actually the dynamics of your hair. That I've gained so much insight on everything that deals with natural hair. I'm pretty sure there's still things that I'm still gonna be learning years from now, but at least knowing that those properties, those components, those important steps of retaining length, which is important. Everybody wants to retain length. Nobody wants to struggle with breakage. Nobody wants to struggle with, oh, my hair never grows. You know, your hair, you want your hair to be at its healthiest state. And I am just ready to, change up my regimen, see what works best for me, learn all the dynamics of my hair. I want to be able to help you as well, because we are a community. As like I said, it's like a sisterhood. When you go to these events, you have so many things in common with people. Just knowing that, hey, you have curly hair, we have so much in common. Like, it's just amazing just knowing that. So, it's like a sisterhood. It's like a community. So I just want to share with you all what I've learned, and hopefully that will help you all out as well.